So we know from the quadratic equations while topic that for any quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c, the sum of the roots is basically given by minus b by a and product is given by c by a. Okay. Likewise, you can also observe the same thing for a third degree or a cubic equation. Okay. The sum of the roots is given by minus b by a. Okay. Sum of the roots taken two at a time is given by c by a. Okay. And product of the roots is given by minus d by a. Okay. So guys, whenever we have an nth degree polynomial, okay, a n x raised to n, a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 up to a2 x square, a1 x raised to 1 plus a raised to 0, a0 x raised to 0, right? Okay, this polynomial, okay, for this polynomial, the sum of the roots is basically minus coefficient of x raised to n minus 1, the second last term ka coefficient, okay, this coefficient, divide by this with a minus sign. Okay, same thing you see for quadratic also, minus b by a. Same thing you see for a cubic also, minus b by a, right? Okay, then again, sum of the roots taken two at a time. Okay, like in this case, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 3, alpha 4, alpha m minus 1, alpha n will be the coefficient of x raised to n minus 2 divided by the coefficient of x raised to n, right? And the last observation you can observe, you can make is for the product of the roots. The product of the roots will basically be the constant term, okay, a naught or a0 divided by the coefficient of x raised to n, and the sign will be minus 1 raised to n. So n is the degree of the equation. If it's a cubic equation, it will be minus 1 raised to 3. So minus sign. See, here we have minus sign in the product. But if it's a quadratic equation, okay, n becomes 2. Minus 1 square is 1. So see, we have a positive sign. We don't have any negative sign here. C by a directly. Right. So you can remember this, guys. And now we'll solve a question based on this. Let p, q, and r be the roots of x cube minus 3x square minus 11x plus 10 equals to 0. Calculate the value of 1 upon p plus 1 upon q plus 1 upon r. Okay. Now we need to first simplify 1 upon p plus 1 upon q plus 1 upon r. For that, we take the LCM. Denominators are p, q, and r. So we multiply all these three terms ऊपर नीचे by p, q, and r. Okay. तो क्या मिलेगा? Okay. यहाँ पे basically QR बचेगा. Okay. p, q, r से multiply करेंगे तो ऊपर नीचे. Right. Second term में क्या बचेगा? PR बचेगा. q cancelled. And third term में क्या बचेगा? PQ बचेगा, राइट? ऑल्सो यू कैन इमेजिन, यहाँ पे हम लोग ऊपर वाले टर्म में QR से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ QR आ जाएगा, इधर PR से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ PR आ जाएगा, यहाँ PQ से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो ऊपर PQ आ जाएगा. ओके, दिस ऑल्सो यू कैन इमेजिन व्हाटएवर यू लाइक, व्हाटएवर सूट्स यू एक्चुअली. Okay, now these three terms have a common denominator, so I write it commonly. Okay, PQ plus QR plus PR divided by PQR, right? But guys, for this cubic equation, x cube minus 3x square minus 11x plus 10 equal to 0. Okay, what does PQ plus QR plus PR denote? It denotes the sum of the roots taken two at a time, isn't it? We studied this some time back. It denotes the sum of the roots taken two at a time. Okay, and that is, okay, coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x cube. So it is minus 11 divided by 1. It's minus 11. Okay, and guys, what does PQR denote? PQR denotes the product of the roots, which is nothing but constant term with a minus sign divided by coefficient of x cube. Minus 10 divided by 1, minus 10. That's all. Now we just need to substitute. PQ plus QR plus PR is minus 11 and PQR is minus 10. The required answer is minus 11 by minus 10, 1.1. As simple as that.